I'm really overwhelmed because the book is really sad. I really just want a hug. Just finish this book. Hey everybody. My package is here. I don't have a phone case on because I touched my dog's saliva earlier and then I touched my phone. I'm allergic to my dog and everything he does. So yeah, but anyway, my package. It's a book. It's a special edition book too. Can you guess which one? Guess which one first. Guess which one. Think about all the books I've read because you guys love me so much and you guys know what books I've read. So think about the books I've read and think about what just came out and who could I have possibly gotten. And I know there's a lot of authors out there, but think about me specifically. It's not Onyx Storm because, you know, I've read that. Not all of it, though. It's not King of Envy because, you know, I'm currently reading that. But that's embarrassing. Hold on. Guys, what is it? It's so big and beautiful. It's Releasing 10. And it's Lizzie's book, Lizzie and Hugh. I don't care for Lizzie. I think she's a B word. But I'm going to read it because I know it talks about Gerard in here. And I know that this book will probably break my heart. But, okay, guys, I just opened it. And look, the back is already folded. How? Why? I already have a mark in my book. I just bought this, just opened it. Like, every time I buy a book off of Amazon, low-key, it always comes ruined. I think I'm going to cry during this book, though. Not going to lie. But I think I'm going to cry. Like, I'm not even lying. I think that this book is probably going to hurt me more than I can imagine. I know the UK version has 900 pages, but we only get 700. Why? What's so different? The UK has a different English vocabulary, but by spelling, but why? And just by, like, a lot of things. But, like, Egypt, you big old Egypt, like, what is that? I know my accent is probably not that good, but to the UK people, but to the US people, I'm, like, banging. I'm banging with my accent. It's not that big, but it's so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna read this, but not right now. I'm scared. I know it's probably gonna mentally destroy me, just like Onyx Storm will. But, in Onyx Storm, I'm just, like, bored. Bored. If Xaden isn't talked about, I don't care. So, that's my problem. But I'm gonna figure out why Lizzie is the way she is, and I'm excited about it. So maybe I will hate her less. It is the next day, and I'm going to start Releasing 10. Kind of nervous. I'm really scared. If I'm honest, I'm really terrified. I don't really care about Lizzie, but I fear my prediction is, if you hear that, my neighbors are banging on the wall. I want to bang back, but respectfully, I won't. So, my prediction is something bad happened to Lizzie. Mark did something. Oh, if you aren't caught up in the Boys of Tommen series, don't watch this. Don't watch this. Go read. What are you doing? Don't listen to me. Get off this video. If you don't plan on reading the books or you don't care about spoilers, stay. Listen to me rant. Listen to me talk. But my prediction is Mark did something bad to Lizzie, or Mark did something bad to Lizzie's sister. And that's why she is the way she is. But I'm really scared because Taming 7 honestly was so relatable and so heartbreaking for me that I was genuinely, like, sobbing because of the way he was feeling. The way Gibbsy acted in Taming 7 is my whole persona, like, I fear, which is crazy. It makes me want to cry thinking about it because, wow, like, that's crazy to me. the fact that like he was that happened to him, and like it's just super relatable to me, and it's just hard for me to that is absurd. Yeah, it just was really relatable and really heartbreaking to know that he went through all of that, and like and I'm fearful of this book, but I'm excited for Hugh but I'm not excited because I know he cheats on Katie. I know it happens. I know it happens. Didn't see it on TikTok. It was kind of hinted to us, I think, in Taming 7 when they were all at the dinner. But I'm excited to know what happens, and I don't want to romanticize this series because it's not something that needs to be romanticized. Yes, the men are great. Yes, Johnny is good to Shannon. Yes, Joey's good to Aoife, but it really emphasizes all the issues in life that normally aren't written about, and with abuse and addiction and sexual assault and self-harm and things like that need to be emphasized because understanding it from a character's point of view, even though it's a fictional character, these real life situations happen to people. People do go and live in abusive homes. People do have alcoholic parents. People go through really hard times. And these books really put the emphasis on it. So if any of the topics that I just mentioned to you are very hard for you to grasp or make you feel any negative emotion that you're unable to help yourself understand, then I really think that these books are not for you. And if it's just really traumatic for you, if you're not over something that has happened to you and you're reading these books, I would recommend not doing that, or I would recommend it for therapy exposure. But other than that, you really need to know yourself before reading these books because I went into Taming 7 unsure of what it was about, and then I read it, and it really hurt my heart and soul because I didn't know that it would be about something so heartbreaking and something I'm struggling with at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to read this, and I'll talk to you guys later when I start it because I'm really nervous. My foot. Anyway, yeah, I'm really nervous. I'm really scared, and I'm like, kind of like, what's gonna happen? I'm so excited. Oh my God. I'm crying because I'm only on page 40. I'm only on page 40, but Mark is a monster. He's a monster. Just a baby. She's just a baby. She's literally just a baby. She's literally just a baby. She's just a baby. And no one knew. No one knows anything. And she's just a baby. I literally have only read this many pages. Oh my God. The girl is just a baby. She's just a baby. She's just 5 years old. Lizzie was just 5 years old. I'm only 40 pages in. I literally like cry my eyes out throughout this whole entire book. But now I'm going to Hugh's point of view. So I don't even get to finish this part of her point of view because by the time I get to her again, it'll be a different one. And I'm so heartbroken and sad because what do you mean she was just 5? And he literally says in here, we can work up to that. And then he calls her Munchkin. It's disgusting. It's so foul and disgusting. And then he says, we might have to try something different tonight, Munchkin. What do you mean? To her, she's just a kid. To her, she's just a kid. She doesn't even understand what's going on. She can't grasp the understanding of, like, what's happening to her. She can't understand it. Her mind is too small and little. Her maturity is too little to understand what's going on around her. She doesn't know how to grasp the information and knowledge that this is happening to her. And she literally has issues within itself. Like, she has issues that she has medication for. Like, she's literally, like, going through things. Like, she's going through things, and he's making it worse. He's not helping her. He's making it worse. And I'm so... wow. I am so heartbroken. Like, I'm only 40 pages in, going on to part 2. Like, I'm so taken aback at this whole entire scenario and this book right now. Like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. This really messed me up mentally, that I can't allow myself to go out, because that's what I did with Taming 7. Let me be real, with all Boys of Tommen series, like, it was so heartbreaking that I was reading them, like, back to back to back. And so the emotional damage that I put myself through was so insane that I read Binding 13, then Keeping 13, then I read Joey's series, 2 books, and then I ended up reading, after Joey, I read Taming 7, and that was, like, probably the most damaging thing I probably did in my soul. Even though I really didn't cry throughout the whole first 4 books, Taming 7 really ruined my entire soul. Like, I'm never gonna pick that book up ever again. I can't reread them knowing that it's so heartbreaking. And I know people probably who read get it, but the people who don't read don't get it. Like, how am I crying over a book right now? But I'm emotionally attached to these characters. I'm reading it from their point of views, so I'm reading it through their point of views. Yeah, I don't think I hate Lizzie anymore. I just think that she was a very damaged girl that is very misunderstood and has a lot of issues, and she doesn't ever allow people to understand her because her family made her feel like she wasn't ever, like...
Have you ever had a dream that you
truly damaged her? Because as a kid, how can you mentally, like, understand and grasp everything going on? And then at the same time, it's like all these issues are going on with her, and her family really just shamed her for it instead of giving her the love that she deserved. And so it kind of made her difficult for, like, future references in the books that you probably, like, the first couple of books, it's, like, hard to understand her, so, because she's scared that those people will shame her for it. Wow. It's a sign. My dog's barking. I'm gonna continue reading now, and I'll talk to you guys again when I'm crying some more. Because I know this book's probably going to mentally damage me too, and I'm not going to hate Lizzie anymore because she's just a misunderstood soul. And it does talk about suicide in this too. I didn't mention that earlier. Suicide is brought up and in the whole series. So it's, like, really hard for me to read this. I had a family member that died of suicide, so just knowing that, like, this is in the book too really breaks my heart. And yeah, so this book is really emotionally damaging. Yay. I'm on page 96. These pages are long, so it's gonna take me a little while to finish this book, and the book is just super sad and heartbreaking, and it's really hard for me to read because she's just a kid, and it's based on when they were children, and I know it's gonna go to present time, but I'm in past time right now, and Johnny isn't even in the picture right now yet either. So I'm having a difficult time because I love Johnny Cavaha and his family. They save everybody. And I love the Cavahas. I love them so much. But Lizzie and Hugh, bro. Lizzie and Hugh as kids, it's so cute until she goes home. And until her sister's boyfriend comes over. And she says that she was shivering and she clenched her eyes shut and thought happy thoughts. And she thought about Hugh. And she said that it hurts more when Mark is angry. She's just a kid. She's 6 years old. Like, this has been happening for a year. She was 5 years old when I first started, and now she's 6. Like, I don't think you understand the heartbreak that I'm feeling in my mind and in my soul. This is such a sad book. This book is really sad. Oh my god. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm scared about what's gonna happen because I have a theory. I don't know how to say her sister's name. I think it's Camoe or Cammy, Camoe or something. Camoe. I don't know. Okay, and they're Irish, so I don't know. I'm an American girl who just Americanizes everything. I was on TikTok and the creator was from the UK, and she was like, oh, like this, like the Americans have completely normalized and Americanized these characters and the book and like this, like they're literally rugby players. First of all, that's a sign in itself. They're rugby players and they aren't these Americanized characters. Like on TikTok, people are making edits of all these Americans that have like the same description, but it's like the off-brand version of them. Because, like, for example, Gibbsy is this guy on TikTok. People are loving him and they think he's him for his personality. But Gibbsy's chubby. He's known to be overweight because he's a rugby player. All these guys are going to be buffer than normal. And yeah, the humor's there, but it's not there. I don't know. I just feel like American people are Americanizing the book, and I'm trying hard not to, but it's hard because I don't know the UK culture or anything like that. So I was like looking stuff up on TikTok about like Johnny Cavaha's house, the way it's described and stuff, and from like the UK's perspective, so I can have a better understanding of what I'm really reading and what I'm visualizing. But anyway, it's currently 3:43. This book is really sad. I have this theory that Camohe is going to figure out or find out what's happening to Lizzie and her boyfriend, but Camoe won't accept it because she hates Lizzie so much that she will make it as though it's Lizzie's fault when really it's Mark's. And that's just a theory. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm putting my bookmark. This is the bookmark, by the way. Isn't it cute? It's a cactus. I thought it was cute for this book because cactuses hurt, but they're beautiful. And that's what Lizzie is. She's a cactus. But, yeah, so I'm only this far in. I have 700 pages in this book, and in the UK version, there's only 900. I think I talked about this already, but why? Why does the UK get better? Why? Is it because of their English vocabulary? Or is it genuinely because, like, they get more stuff? Like, I'm a bit confused. I'm unsure, but the series does mean a lot to me, and it has genuinely shaped my mind and my soul, and has completely and forever will have changed my life. And I'm not even trying to be dramatic. It's just like this book is so beautiful and like heavenly and like just sensitive. And yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you later on. Hi, it's been on my mind ever since I got home. Well, I went out, it was great, I had a great time, and then I came home and now I'm just like really overwhelmed and like sad that this book is really heartbreaking, and it's gonna take me a really long time to finish this book, I fear. Or honestly, it might take me a quick but longer than normal. It might take me longer than normal due to the fact that the book is so gut-wrenching, and the emotions it makes me feel are really hard for me to grasp, and I'm really overwhelmed because the book is really sad. Knowing, oh my god, I'm crying. Knowing that she was just 6 years old, it just makes sense now. Like, knowing that, like, Lizzie is the way she is, it just makes sense. Like, at first I just thought she just was a really angry girl, which she is, but seeing her past and like who her character is just really hard for me to come to terms with, because she didn't deserve that. I mean, no kid deserves that, right? But you can't control what like the life does to you, and this book is to emphasize like what people go through. And in scenarios like what Lizzie is 6 years old. Cammy, her sister's boyfriend, Mark, is the sole reason behind her anger. And she's just a baby. Like, she's literally just a baby. Like, she's just a child who wants to play and feel happiness and most childlike version of themselves, and like he's taking that away from her, and it's really sad. I'm gonna watch TikTok or journal because my heart feels really heavy tonight. I don't want to feel overwhelmed with such big emotions before going to sleep, because I really want to sleep good tonight. Okay. I'm gonna go and read. I'll talk to you guys later. It's 12:30 and I made it to page 181. I'm on part 4. There's a lot of parts, by the way. And my eyes feel heavy and I think they're swollen. I cried a lot. And I'm going to stop reading. Not because I'm bored, but because I have a tendency of skipping through dialogue. I just go to each dialogue instead of the actual like background of like the tone of how they're saying it, or like I just have a tendency of like skipping through the dialogue. I can't explain it. It's because I'm bored, and it's not because I'm bored of the story. It's because I'm bored of reading. Like, I want to read more, but I just can't because my eyes feel heavy. Like, I'm just like literally look at my eyes. They look so heavy. And I'm going to stop reading now because I'm really sad and it's overwhelming me. I think I need to go journal. It's hard for me to talk about. It's hard for me to even, like, read. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I feel so lost. I feel so negative right now. I feel like I'm in a negative mind space. And I feel just so, like, disorientated with all the information I was just given in this book. It was, like, right off the bat, like, whoa. Give me a minute. Ease into it. The other books, they were eased into. This one's just boom. Like, whoa. Give me a minute. give me a minute. But no minutes were given. None. 0. And now I'm just sad. But this is the special edition, guys. Isn't it so freaking adorable? It's the special edition. It has the cute little color. I have Saving 6 as the special edition. I really wish I bought Taming 7 as the special edition. But this will look good sitting there because it's every other one. Well, not like every other one, but like, it's like I have Binding 13, Keeping 13, Saving 6 special, and then Saving 6 again because I bought it twice. And then I have Redeeming 6, and then I have Taming 7, and then I'll have this one. And then I'll have, maybe I'll buy another Releasing 10, or no, I want like multiple Taming 7s. Like if I was to pick out one book out of the series to have like a super special edition, because I know there's a special edition, like an exclusive edition of Binding 13, but I don't want that one. I want a Taming 7 of an exclusive edition of Taming 7. And if I could buy the UK versions of the books, I would buy Taming 7 only, because those are hardcovered and they have a really cute like exclusive edition vibe to them, like it's really cute. That's the one I'd get. Only Taming 7. Taming 7. If you care. I don't even mean to cry. I'm just crying. Like, I just don't even, like, it's not intentional. It's just, like, an accident. Like, it's just, like, thinking about everything that this poor character's gone through. It's just really sad. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow after work or before work when I read some more. I'm probably not going to read before work because I really want my mind to be clear going into work. But I doubt it will be, knowing that I've been reading this today. But yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I haven't picked the book up. I got off of work today, and I just haven't read yet. I'm feeling kind of anxious about reading because I know the emotions that it's gonna bring me, and I'm nervous. So I'm gonna read now, though. I'm gonna read now. I have the book you're literally sitting on my book. So that's the goal. I'm gonna read now. I'm probably gonna cry, of course. People are saying on TikTok that they hate Johnny. Why? Why are we hating Johnny? I love Johnny Carvajal. I do not care. If he said something messed up to Lizzie, good for her. Because Lizzie was really mean to Gibbsy. And personally, if my best friend, if somebody was being as mean to my best friend like Lizzie is being mean to Gibbsy, I'd be throwing hands because this isn't happening. So Johnny keeping it together, that's good. Because I know that's his girlfriend's bestie and whatever. But still, I'd be throwing hands. I don't care. Girl or not, and I was a man, fighting me. I'm going to fight you. I'll go to jail. But yeah. And then, like, everyone's saying that it's, like, forced hate. But I don't know. My TikTok's kind of giving me spoilers. But I don't know why he's being hated on. So I guess it's not really too much of a spoiler. It's just a public opinion. But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm curious. And I really want to figure it out. But I can't because I'm so anxious on what the heck is going on currently. So I am just sitting here and I'm going to read and I'm going to get to it eventually. And when I do, I'll let you know. Of course, in this video, you'll hear about it. But you had to go. I know. Okay, I just ate dinner and now I'm back up here. But I wanted to mention Lizzie has scars on her wrists now, but it doesn't talk too in depth about it yet. I'm nervous for that. But I know it's self-harm. When Mark is doing those things to her, she describes it as the monster because they have conditioned her to believe that what happens to her is all in her head. So there's a woman she sees, and then there's a man. That is the monster The monster is Mark. Mark is Koami's boyfriend. Koami is Lizzie's sister. My forehead looks so big. Was anybody gonna tell me? Oh my gosh. No one said a thing. That's absurd. Like, talk to you guys when I'm crying again. So, I stopped reading just now because I'm really overwhelmed. And it's going kind of slow and the pages are really long. I'm on page 244, which is really good. But I'm scared because I know Gibbs and Lizzie are going to have a falling out. And I'm going to have to read about it through Lizzie's perspective. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to watch some TikTok and just mind my business. And I'll read again soon. And I'll let you know when I start reading. Or maybe the next clip is like, I just read yada yada yada. But, you know, basically this video is just me yapping. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm just yapping about the book and stuff. But it's very much needed. So, yeah. It's like almost 1 o'clock. I made it to page 281. Didn't read for like an hour, and now I'm reading. I'm just taking my time because I'm really like nervous, scared. So yeah, I'll talk to you again later. I'm gonna read some more. I really need to cry. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like holding it in because I didn't want to allow myself to cry, but I'm gonna go cry. I'll talk to you later on. I just cried my eyes out. I made it to page 330 and Lizzie's sister just killed herself. And it's really hard for me. Mark is manipulating Lizzie because she's afraid. It's just really hard. It's like a really sad book. And this is really sad. I maybe felt deeper for Gibbsy during his book. That was the first book I've ever read that was about sexual assault. So that'll always have a place in my heart because it was so important to me to read. But I didn't know it was about sexual assault. This one, I had a feeling it was gonna be about sexual assault, but I didn't fully understand Lizzie. I didn't understand her. But now I understand. I know why she is the way she is. It makes sense. Because she just identified who the monster was in her mind. And now she can help herself understand that it's not all in her head and it really did happen. Which is really sad. Yeah, I'll talk to you later on. Hey guys. It's like 2 in the afternoon. I woke up around like 11. I ate breakfast and I've been reading. Everything happened really sadly with Kamui and everything. And Mark, I understand why Lizzie hates Gibbs now, but it's not making sense. Like, I get it. She was manipulated into believing that he did all that, but because of Mark, so I see it. I understand. I'm nervous. I have this many pages left. Look how much I read. All of that is how much I've read. Very excited for it. But I'll talk to you guys a little later. And, yeah. It is mentally jarring. For me, I suppose. Due to the fact that it's so heartbreaking. It's just really hard for me to grasp the understanding that this is happening. You know? Like, that this book is just super intense is the correct word. The book is super intense and it's very hard to wrap your mind around all of this. It's a lot of information being told to you, which is really hard for me. Like, I can grasp the information, but it's just really, like, heartbreaking information. And the way it goes about it in the way of, like, the stories being told. And I fear I was getting a little bored, so I stopped reading. I went through the book, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I didn't read it. I just was going through it. I went to the last page, and I'm really upset. First of all, I'm really upset that the UK gets 900 pages. Like, what could possibly be said in 900 pages? And why do they get 900 pages? Is theirs, like, a whole, like, book? Is there a whole book? Like, mine's a book, but I'm fearful that Chloe Walsh is going to make this a two book thing, like she did with Taming 7, like she does with every book, you know? And I'm going to have to wait. So I fear that she's going to do this book, and then Taming 7 number 2 is going to come out, and then the second 10th of Releasing 10 is going to come out. And so I'm going to have to wait like 100 years just for both of those to appear in my life, in my lifetime. It has to be this one, though. This lifetime. Like, I need these books. I want to know what happens. I want to know the ending. But I was thinking about it, and these people are really old. Because they're still alive in this lifetime. Well, they're old, but they're still alive. So, I can't math like that, though. So maybe they're not alive. Or maybe they are. I don't know, okay? I'm so upset if it ends on a cliffhanger. Like, the book already damaged me enough. Chloe Walsh, the book damaged me enough. Please, I can't do it. I can't do it. I literally can't. Like, I'm, like, crying thinking about it. So if it ends on a cliffhanger, guys, I'm so sorry that you're gonna see me sobbing my eyes out at the end of this book. Probably finish the book, like, tonight, not gonna lie. So, yeah. I'll talk to you later, because I'm panicking. I'm excited to put it on the bookshelf and then read King of Envy, but I'm not excited for it to end, and then we have to wait 1,000 years just for Chloe Walsh to put another book out, and then I have to wait for, she doesn't even have an Instagram, so I have to wait for somebody else online to say which one it's gonna be. Is it gonna be Releasing 10 again, Hugh and Lizzie, or is it gonna be Gerard? His name's Jared, but I'm so American that I have Americanized his name too, which is so absurd. How is it Jared with a G? Are you serious? It's not adding up. Gerard, Gerard. Maybe I just sound stupid, but it's Gerard. Thanks. I read it that way, and I'm going to keep it that way. Thank you. On to the next one. Jared. Oh, God. Jared and Claire Bear. But I love Jared. If I could have him for myself, I would snatch him up quick. I would take Jared away from Claire if they were real life people. But they're fictional, and I'm not in the UK, so I would have no chance. And I'm not Claire. Ugh. Life goes on, I suppose. If you're not a man from my books, what are you doing? Why are you speaking to me? Just saying. That sounds so bad, but if you're not Christian Harper, if you're not Aaron Warner, if you're not Zayden Ryerson, or Johnny Cavahall, or Hugh Biggs, or Gerard Gibson, or Zayd Meadows, I don't care about the Zayd Meadow haters. Get out of my page. Because if you're not them, I don't want it. Like, I genuinely don't want it. I fear for you so hard if you're not any of the men I just named, and maybe even more that I haven't read about. Because it's just like, how? Like, after reading books, I know it's so unrealistic, and I'll probably be alone for a very long time because of this beliefs, but if you're not like a man from my books, then why are you existing in my world? Like, I have 2 guy friends that I, like, are really close with. They are my favorite people in the world. Like, I adore them. Like, they're great people. They are written by women. But other men in the world, were you crapped out by your dog? Are you dog crap? Like, genuinely, are you? Because that's what you're giving. And I'm sorry. Somebody had to say it because I'm sick. I'm sick. Like, why? You know? Like, just why? But if you're not a man written by books, I don't want it. Like, genuinely, I don't. Me. The Wizard Liz taught me. The way the Wizard Liz literally got cheated on by her husband and she's 4 months pregnant. Don't even get me started on that, by the way. And it's going all over the internet, and I feel so bad for her because, like, she really, I don't know, I just feel bad because her business is going around like that and people are using it for clout and stuff too, and like trying to get attention off of her situation, which is so heartbreaking because that is genuinely her personal life. That's genuinely happening to her. She's feeling those emotions. She is a human being who's feeling those emotions, and that, honestly, to me, just shows that men can't be loyal as good as you hype them up to be and as good as you want them to be. And then you have all that self-respect for yourself and all that love for yourself, and you make all these really high standards, and then he shows you that he is that person just for those few seconds and years of the glimpses of time that you know he's here in your life. And then, just like a blink of an eye, he's just all of a sudden cheating on you. Are you serious? That is foul. That is disgusting. And don't speak to me if you do that. That's gross. I cannot stand people who just cannot stay loyal, especially to good women. If you have a good woman in your life and you cheated, I'm sick. As well as vice versa. If you have a good man in your life and you cheated on him, what are you doing? Like, why'd you do that? Are you dumb? I'll talk to you guys later. I'm just gonna say right now, no wonder they break up. No wonder they break up. No wonder. I'm not there yet in this book, but I know they do because, you know, Johnny Cavahaw's books were in the present time. These are going throughout the lifetime of what they had, which was like 7-8 years of their life. And then, you know what I mean? So I'm not shocked that they break up after what I just read about. She's crazy. But genuinely, like, I'm actually shocked. No wonder they break up. It is an emotionally exhausting relationship for Hugh, I can see, because she is always off her meds, never wants to take them, and is always wanting to commit suicide. And he's always there to save her. And he's always there giving. And she's always being selfish, narcissistic, doesn't care about herself. And then when she's on her meds, she does care. And she's here in the present moment caring about Hugh. But it's just exhausting because it's a never-ending cycle, which I completely understand. I feel so horrible for Hugh because he's giving. And she's just not caring. I'm going to continue reading, and I'm going to finish the book. I know what happens now. And I'm really sad about it. Okay? I'm really sad. Like, I'm not going to lie. This is going to make me so upset. I just read the page. Oh my god. Hold on. This is not good. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, guys. What do you mean, Chloe? Why'd she do that? Why? Chloe. I knew it was Pierce. I knew it was because in the present tense, they're always hooking up and they're always together. So it makes sense to me. I think Liz is gonna hook up with Pierce, but Hugh just stopped her. But I think she's gonna hook up with Pierce, do something to jeopardize Hugh and her relationship. She's going to ruin everything. Then Hugh is going to go find Katie and be in love with her, but not as in love with her because he's cautious and scared. And he's going to end up being like a changed man because of Liz. Aww. This one's called The Great Betrayal. This part is 19. I'm on part 19 and I'm on page 597. I'm going to finish the book and this is the last part, I'm assuming. And the Great Betrayal is going to ruin my heart and soul. Hugh's last words were, "No, Liz, I'm afraid to F you because I don't know which version I'd be effing." Which is, whoa, but whatever. And that's just heartbreaking to me because, like, he just wants her on her meds and she doesn't want to take her meds and yada, yada, yada because the meds make her feel bad until she doesn't feel bad anymore. But, oh my God. Guys. It happened! On his birthday, too. That's so foul. Is this a joke? That's sad. That's really sad. He didn't deserve it. He really did not deserve it. Like, I'm literally like, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. He just wanted to be loved. Like, Hugh is such a good man. He just wanted to be loved and cared for. And he loved her so hard. For years, he was the only man that was really there for her and really understood her and was really trying to help her help herself. And she just threw it all away. And, like, I understand that she's gone through trauma, though. She's bipolar, and she was sexually assaulted by her sister's boyfriend multiple times on different occasions. So, like, that in itself should be difficult, but wow, that was really sad. Are you serious? No! You're joking. You're joking? Are you kidding? Chloe, you just ended it on a cliffhanger. Are you serious? It's a joke. Is this real? I have to wait years. 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 Years. I have to wait years. Years. No way. No way I'm crying like this. And then she was gone. I just finished. I'm not gonna heal properly. This book took my soul out. It removed it from me. Just, are you serious? They ended like that? Is this a joke? Is this real? I don't think this is real. This is absurd. This is absurd. This is absurd. The way it ended tore my soul up. My heart dropped. And my soul is in oblivion pieces in my body right now. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? Did you just rip my heart out? Did you just rip my heart out? Give me a second. This is not okay. I can't do this right now. Oh my God. I, first of all, feel so emotional and really sad. Because how and why would you end a book that way? We only got 700 pages, so what did the UK people get? Why? Why was yours longer? Why did you have 200 more pages? I feel like I just got broken up with. And I'll talk to you guys next video. Bye. Hugh. Hugh Biggs could have my children. Like, Hugh and Gerard might be tied right now. I'm not gonna lie. And they're both blondies, which is shocking. Because I do not like blondes in real life. But fictional men who are blonde, come my way. But they're fictional, so. Sigh.